Good morning again, and welcome back to Twisted Shadow. So today's two cards were Maypole and Ribbons, which is all about celebrating bonds and connections. So this sparked a thought, an idea, and a conversation this morning about the difference between celebration and acknowledging and giving gratitude. There really are two very different things. When we talk about giving acknowledgement, giving gratitude to the bonds that we have built, to the bonds that we have. Yes, emotions there, but it's not at the forefront. There's a lot of thought that's going into that, and we're a lot of focus on the thought of gratitude and why we're grateful, and what it is we love about these bonds, and why we're acknowledging them. Celebration, though, is the opposite. It's heavy in emotion versus the thought. I mean, the thought is still there, just like the emotion is still there in the other. We know what we're celebrating. We know what bonds we want to celebrate. But celebration is about emotion. It's about the over-encompassing, just engulfs us and drives us, and we lose ourselves in that moment, almost trance-like. And we see it often with music and dance, and these are the kinds of things that come up for me and that I think about when I think about celebration in that way. And so my focus today, what I'm personally going to be looking at and focusing on with these cards, is celebrating. How do I celebrate these bonds? And so, especially since we're talking about a specific aspect that I'm focused on right now, which is the bonds with my Ozark women, my great-grandmothers. And so how to celebrate that, how to invoke that emotion that I'm looking for in that celebration, how to lose myself in that, and really just celebrate that bond versus just being grateful, acknowledging, giving devotion, acts, expressions, not expressions of it, but feeling it. So something to think about today, how do we celebrate? How do we celebrate these bonds and these connections that we make, both physical and spiritually? What does that mean to us? What does that look like to us? What does that feel like to us? How can we, get ourselves in those emotional states and spaces? So, yeah, that's what we're looking at today. That's what we're thinking about. And as always, I'll post my end night thoughts on the Ozark Healers and Witches page on Facebook. Yeah. All right. Well, have a great day.